Hi, this is Stan Dubin, and welcome to the Hiring Tips Podcast. Name of this tip is Questions, Closed-Ended versus Open-Ended. I started the Hiring Tips newsletter about 9 years ago, and the podcast not long after that, and probably the largest subject area addressed is the hiring interview. Different ways to approach the interview, different subjects to discuss, different methods to learn more about your applicant. And another approach to consider is the type of question to ask. Closed-ended questions can get you a brisk, often candid answer, but not a great deal of information beyond that immediate answer. For example, here's 3. Do you work well under pressure? Would you prefer to work with more or less supervision? Do you want to work after hours? The open-ended versions of these would be, tell me a couple of situations when you were under considerable pressure. You could then dig in and get specifics as to how your applicant handled these situations. The next one is kind of two-pronged. What was it like to work with a supervisor who gave you total freedom to do your job? Kind of the flip side of that, what was it like to work with a supervisor who crowded you with orders and very close supervision? Again, get more details from your applicant. And that last question about after-hours work, you could word it this way. What kind of after-hours work have you done? And another version of that, what kind of after-hours work would you like to do here? As is obvious from this last group of questions, you're going to get considerably more information about your applicant. This is one of those tips that is almost unnecessary to write. I wrote it because sometimes we are adversely affected by the fast pace of our world, and it can be helpful to step back, take a deep breath, and word our interview questions with a view of getting a closer look at the applicant. Thank you for listening. In addition to our podcast, we have a service that will help you hire honest, trustworthy, and dependable staff. Watch our 3-minute video at thetestingservice.com. Once again, that's thetestingservice.com.